Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. My little dog is sleeping over here, so this is a little piece of her bed. So hopefully she will not walk onto the cards. All right. So, and if she does, I apologize in advance. Okay, so today, for your reading, I am using the Astrodice, the Tarot dice, and a combination of Oracle and Tarot cards to bring you your messages. So we are going to begin here with the Astrodice. We have the third house showing up for you, along with the Aquarius symbol and the Pluto symbol, a symbol. I'm tripping over my words today. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the third house. It is ruled by your sign and Mercury. So what we know here is that this is about the mind, perhaps. Your intellect, it is how you approach and analyze problems, how you perceive information. It could also be that you are expecting emails or text messages. You would need to watch out for gossip and rumors when this symbol is in your reading. You could have received or will receive communication or have seen a communication that you would stop and take another look, or there's something about it that may not be clear and you may be trying to read between the lines. You may be studying something. This can be communication, I feel, of all kinds, like verbally, physically, emotionally. So you could be studying whether someone's words and actions match. You know, it also covers your perception of childhood experiences and how this may be affecting you or how it has affected you. Yeah, and so this would, really go back to childhood. It's more like a life experiences. Now you also have Aquarius here. Again, we're talking about communication. We're talking about how you think, plan, solve problems. It could be with Aquarius being here. You may be thinking something through, or maybe you need to think something through. You may be feeling some anxiety with regards to something you yourself need to communicate, or with something that has been communicated to you, or your perception of that, because it's about how you perceive things also. Pluto would indicate that there's some type of transformation that is needed, something that needs to be let go of or changed. It speaks to patterns, and here in the third house, along with the symbol of Aquarius, we are talking about how one thinks, plans, and solves problem. So it has to do with the mind. Maybe it has to do with overthinking things, or maybe you are prone to negative thoughts. Okay, So Pluto would kind of force you to, along with this third house, basically to stop and look at how your mind or your experiences have played a part in your decisions and how you think when it comes to your situation, how it has impacted your life. Something that something has made you really unhappy. Something, it could be some wish or some big event got canceled or took a turn for the worse. You could be you may have you may have become overwhelmed by something that caused something to get canceled or overturned. You may be trying to heal from this, or you may be wanting to heal this situation. The challenge could be to go back and clean the slate or wipe the slate clean, or to open the way for a new beginning. Maybe you don't know how. You may be looking for signs, or you are actually going to be shown signs, and you would have to pay attention for these signs, okay, because they won't come in the usual way. Okay, so you could be feeling very overwhelmed right now, and you could be missing the signs. Yeah, so the lion is here. This can represent somebody very important in your life. It can also represent a very challenging situation. You're missing information. There's some type of recognition here. Or, no, that's not what it is. Okay. There's something very important that is hidden from you. You don't have that information, but your attention is going there. There's like a stop and a reflect here on this Knight of Cups. This Knight pauses in he pauses. Now this could have been a pause in a love situation, or a pause in not opening up one's feelings, but there was a pause and a reflection here as your thoughts take many twists and turns, and you are because you're in the dark, or there's something about it or about love relationships for you, even with the third house being here and Aquarius, Pluto, that you're not yet seeing, that would need to be seen. The challenge is to go and get this information out of the dark for you. And so there's somebody that you wish to go back to. This could be something that you may have an interest in manifesting, or take an interest in the manifesting process, or trying to manifest this. In fact, trying to be the magician and make something happen, and that would be to go back. It feels like you could have done something. You could have made an error, because the humanity card is here, but there's a realization of what you've done, possibly, or that there was a cost, there was a loss of a relationship. So there was a cost to something, to this error. You paid a huge price for this. But the error here, it's like you're looking back at it in regret. Okay. So somebody may have thrown up a wall. Now, either you are on the inside or the outside of that wall. So if you're on the inside, you're preparing to defend yourself. If you're on the outside, you're trying to get past somebody else's wall that they've put up. Three of Swords is in the reverse, and this is about forgiveness. It is about reconciliation. It is about healing. This is something that you want to do. Okay, so you made a mistake, and this card next to it says that this is about learning from one's mistakes. Okay. You're stuck in the past here. Okay, stuck in the past. Just a sec, I'll just get this group. So we're stuck in the past. Six of Cups is in the reverse. You could be very worried about what is ahead of you. You're feeling somewhat insecure. There's instabilities here as you maybe try to heal from something, maybe something that you overthought, or something that you could have, with Aquarius being here, something you might have rebelled against. Yeah. Seeing or thinking the worst. Yeah, because see, the future card is against it. Yeah, so yeah. So you're thinking the worst about a future event, and that makes sense with what I'm seeing here. It's about how you perceive information, and with the information you have, it's like you don't have all your information. That's what the High Priestess is telling you. You don't have it all. And so what happens is you fill in the blanks with the imagination. And that could be a pattern in your life, and maybe that's something that needs to let go of with Pluto here, because you need to let go of something that has been repeating in your life. Yeah, because if you don't, it's like it keeps you prisoner. And it's like you will continue to have this emotional upheaval because of it. You're thinking about this other person, and you're wanting to find a peaceful solution. Your belief system, I feel, with the subconscious being here, is what was affecting the situation. And that will be what needs to be changed or let go of. That's what I keep getting. You're grieving over this loss. And it's what is going to make you really stop and take a look. because it wants, the next card says that here, well, first of all, you want this person back. You're unable to move on from this loss here. And you're wanting to change. You're wanting to make the change. You're wanting to change it up, do things differently. If you weren't ready to embrace change in the past, you will be here in the future. You want to do what's right. So here you are in the Hermit energy, and you're looking at justice, you're looking at making amends, and you're looking at going back. A search for the truth, for wisdom. And we have the Hermit also appearing here. This is about going within. It's about finding the truth about how you may have managed something back here, or how you have been managing it on this journey. Yeah. And so this goes again, it goes back to your perception of childhood experiences. We're in the third house energy. Okay, so it's going back to your perception of childhood experiences and how your perception of those experiences have affected you here and have been affecting you for a long time. And with Pluto there, they're saying like, okay, this needs to change. This needs to go. Otherwise, you're going to continue in this energy where there's all this emotional upheaval, this grief, this pain. And so you are collecting this wisdom from the past for this decision that you are going to be making here. So you can make a choice, you know, you've got a choice here, and it's something that you are longing to do, you know. You can choose to stay in this energy, or you can choose to go back and look at the problem. Recognize where it comes from and change it. You're no longer the same person you were when you were a child. Your perception of things has changed. And so what we have here is a very strong longing, a very strong desire to go back and tie up all of these loose ends, to make things right, to make things better, to do what's right, to apologize, to speak your truth. And so this knight, who has been on a pause, begins to move again. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.